Start, I think, very important. We have a few councilmen here that I always want to acknowledge because, as I've said, any time I get up to speak, it's a team effort. And I think today, when we're honoring somebody like Dr. King, I think that's what he was all about. But we have our councilman Kemenash, who looks great, had a little bit of a rough time, but you look great. Our new third ward, Mr. Tony Wilson, and then Mr. Wagner. And I know Keith Hartz is probably in the building somewhere. I guess he may be cooking. But I want to, I was getting ready today, and I was just going to take a few seconds here, and I just wanted, you reflect. And I think the older you get, you start looking in the mirror and you start thinking to yourself, are you doing the right thing, and are you being the best that you can be? And I had a little bit of a bad week, I think, and I was beating myself up a little bit. And, I guess one of the lucky things I have is I probably have one of the most amazing wives anybody could have. And she, no matter how bad I get or how agitated or emotional I get, I guess emotional is probably the biggest thing, she sort of brings me back in. And, I was wondering, am I living up to the standards that so many people expect? Not only of what the people before us, and I was thinking about what Dr. King must have gone through. And then I looked into the city and with all the different things that we're doing and negotiations and department moves and everything, and you get so much negativity and people are so scared of change. And I can't even imagine what he went through back there. And it just took me a little bit today when I was thinking about all the things that I've done in my year and a half as your mayor. I've had some ups and downs, and I absolutely enjoy it, but I always try to look towards the past and try to live up to the standards that so many people before us have. And never will I get into the same category as Dr. King, but when I look at this room, I mean, this room should be filled to the gills. It's funny. It's not funny, but I see our principal here at the high school, and I can only say is I just hope that whatever the education we're giving our kids is that we start getting back to not teaching to the test and all that, and get back to some of our history and explaining why we are so lucky and why we have it. And again, so we have some great people up here getting honored today. But again, I just want to welcome the Ocean City. And again, when we all have some tough times, if we're lucky to turn to those people next to us or our closest. And I'm very blessed to have some very good people around me, so I thank you for giving me that little bit of time just to sort of digress a little bit, which few people in this room know that I have a tendency to do that sometimes, but I try to do my best, and I hope somewhere these people that have come before us are proud of what we do here in Ocean City. So I want to welcome to Ocean City, and again, this is probably one of the best events and the best honorings that we can do for all our citizens, and I wish there were more kids here because I don't think they really understand how lucky we are because of people like this. So, again, welcome to Ocean City, and we have a great show. Thank you.